we clearly had a need at shortstop. Fitz did a nice job last year, but Willie being an established guy, I mean, there's a lot to like on both sides of the ball. Plays great defense, drives and runs. That matters. By all accounts, before he got here, just heard what a tremendous teammate he was, that he elevates those around him. And so far, that's what we've seen.
Why was it so important for you to become the president?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, I've loved baseball, probably similar to you, my whole life. And then, being a Giant my whole life, I love the Giants. So, finished playing, I really didn't think this is something that I would do, probably, especially not this quick. But, when the opportunity arose and had conversations with, as you mentioned, with my wife, and she was on board, that was number one. Just felt like it was a tremendous opportunity to give back to the organization and be in this leadership position.
When you take over now as the president, like what are you trying to? Is it turn the Giants back into the 3 World Championships? Like what do you stand for when they put on this uniform?
Well, I mean, I think it's important that we recognize the past success, but for me, it's really important for us to establish an identity, who we are, how we're going to play the game, what's our fan base going to think about us, and for the guys to wake up, each morning head to the park and say, this is our mentality that we're going to bring to the field each day.
All right, you're playing in a juggernaut division. For you, what does that mean? I mean, you're playing in, I believe, the toughest division in baseball.
Yeah, it's something we've talked about in camp. I think you have to embrace it. When you're playing against great competition, it should elevate your game. And, it's important for me for the guys to understand that we're coming out and we're not trying to just back into a wild card position here. We're coming out to win each and every game and, day by day, but have that long-term vision and goal in mind of what we're trying to accomplish as San Francisco Giants.
Justin Verlander was an interesting sign for you guys. What kind of jumped out from the obvious?
Yeah, he's been so great in camp. I mean, I told him, I said, look, JV, I know you're going to be a mentor just from the guys watching you. I'm not asking you to come in here and have to wrap your arm around these guys.
Yeah.
They're going to get enough from just watching you go about your work. But he's been doing that, and he's giving back to the younger guys. And I just believe, some of these lessons that he'll impart on some of these younger guys will pay dividends for them for years to come.
Are you going to just stay on the perch of being the president, or do you occasionally walk up to Bailey and help him with the catching? That's
a good question, because I'm trying to find that balance, because we know as when we played, it's like from the front office standpoint, you want to know they're around, you want to know they care, but you don't want to see them all the time either.
Yeah.
So trying to find that right balance, and it is a different perspective for me because I was just playing a few years ago. So picking and choosing my spots.